Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. There's a rest of the sentence somewhere in my mind. I just dropped every single word after I said the Outer Worlds 2. So let's get back into it. Have some fun while sifting through the dialogue.
I see you chose the hard difficulty. Nice. Challenge like that builds character. Also riddles that character with bullets before blowing it up and feeding the pieces to a raptidon.
I mean, shut up. I just find your opening menu to be frustrating and a little... what's the word? Huh? Consumerism. The reason marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain, and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Warning, once selected flaws cannot be removed. Minus 15% vendor prices, but minus 10% sell value at vendors? No, no, I want more money. I don't... And what was with that? Every time you level up, you'll earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is special... Actually, that flaw doesn't make a lot of sense because I haven't bought anything. I sold something. I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought anything. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Alright, every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2. Okay. Allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Okay. Okay, so we got perk points available. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, so theoretically I can go up to 40% range damage and armor penetration. But, let's see, I'm what, level 2? Well, let's get lockpicking and hacking, because I want those. We're gonna do guns. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. Wait, why does that just... Why does that do that? Well, screw it. Let's get a hack and lockpick level. I don't know. Sorry, my question was, why do I get extra damage to humans for speech checks? For the speech skill, it just seems a little odd to me, but I guess it doesn't matter. You'll be unable to undo point allocations after confirmation. You want to continue? Yup! Got perks. Every 2 level ups, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks. Can't speak today. But some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. That seems weird. I would need a powerful item, but I guess it's not unheard of. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. Okay. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. So we got Bullet Shield. You gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companions. Commando. You unlock an additional weapon equipment slot. Cost 1 perk point for melee or guns. I do really want that. Because I want to be able to carry 3 guns. Manual reset. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware automechs by sneaking up to them and having enough hack skill. Also gain a bonus to damage against automechs. Neat. Ninja. Excuse me. While sprinting or sliding, incoming attacks against you have an increased chance to be outright avoided. It's odd. Increasing your evasion. Oh, man. This is increased further when in light or medium armor. Okay, so that'd be like really good if I were doing a melee build. Point blank artist. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols is increased against targets within 10 meters but less above that distance. Those weapons also gain increased sneak attack damage. Maybe, not sure. Pickpocket. Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by crouching and snagging their purse. Space Ranger. Your speech skill also scales damage. 2.5 damage percent per speech skill. That's cool. Trophy Hunter, you gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chance is increased against strong enemies such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. Okay. Unavailable. Oh boy, what's trick shot? Interesting. We need observation. I don't even know what that is. Sharpshooter? I also need observation. Marksman, assault, and sniper rifles deal increased damage at distances less than 20 meters? Hold on. No, greater than 20 meters. Yeah, I read that backwards. Oh yeah. Greater than 20 meters. Less below that distance. But why would I want the guns to be worse? If the guy's closer, I can't do that. That's... Looking at the gun ones for now. Alright. Oh. Whew. Let's get an additional weapon slot. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. That's fine. I wanted an extra gun. So we good. Great. Workbench, don't need to. Active pet, don't need to. Hibernation helmet, compact rounds, as opposed to not very... 7? Lockpick 7? What do you mean? That's unreasonable. That's egregious. And on my ship, too. Presumably my ship. Maybe it's... I mean, well, it's obviously not my ship anymore. But still. But still. What do you think about my outfit? Got that's... Agent armor, premium moon man armor. Oh, right! Because I think I have the premium edition. Let's see, we got evasion 15, damage 5, combat 25. It gives me all the same, but gives me 4. Okay, so there's nothing special. Enviable looks, companion abilities charge 10% faster. Cost cut materials. Huh. Okay, well that's neat. Well, it looks better. Marginally. Helmet. We are not wearing this. Do not care. Got that, which shows my mustache, and I like it. And then that, which is, well, kind of okay. It's kind of funny to just see the mustache poking out of the helmet. Yeah, sure, we'll wear that. That's extra damage. Why not? Ah, the toilet. Source of all life's wonders. Not quite sure what that room is. It's supposed to be like living quarters or like prison cells. Feel like they're prison cells and not living quarters. I don't know, it's a little too tight and small. That's a living quarter. It's an awful living quarter, I'll be completely honest. It's still a little too small, but definitely feels like a living quarter. Whoa, living quarter. Alright, nobody out in that room. Captain's office. Moonman Bobblehead Season Pass Reward. Liberated from Spacer's Choice and Cleo's hostile merger. The beloved Moonman mascot is now free from all intellectual property protections and thus subject to Auntie's merchandising blitz of displayable collectibles. It's not the best choice in Bobblehead Season Pass Rewards, it's the only choice. I think I liked you better when you were Spacer's Choice. Lockpick 4. Oh, crumpled list. To do! Repair leaky pipe in Eric's room. Order Val to run a self-diagnostic. Cook dinner Spratwurst. This bullet point has been violently crossed out. Store all intoxicants in the safe. Hide the safe key with Val. Alright, well I gotta talk to Val then. Incognito correspondence. Okay. To incognito subject mission failure. Maintain your cover and continue observation of the Arcadia colony until further orders. Confirming receipt of latest report. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contributions over the past 6 years plus, but it is of the utmost importance that you continue your observation of the colony. Extraction request denied. Sit down. I am curious. I know he's in the cock pit.
Records
Oh,
indicate
hello.
that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation.
Okay.
Special lockbox keys are needed to open them.
That's
After
neat.
discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony.
What?
Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Alright. Lockpick 2.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Great.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Great. To be honest, I didn't really want to have the conversation.
Final recommendation. The second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%.
Great.
Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Thank you. May I play the game now? Auntie's acidic dematerializer fires a spray of extremely volatile goo activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Do not eat this liquid. Challenge accepted. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. Challenge accepted. Auntie's acidic dematerializes a silent gadget, deals corrosive damage to enemies at a short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate, remove any opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly around, letting you hit the perfect get into the perfect position before firing. You can also use the gadget to disintegrate corpses. Neat. Alright, well...
Congratulations on your acquisition of the...
Right, I'm just gonna keep on going. No! Kit of supplies that... Okay, I don't have 4 keys. I'm not gonna waste time.
Is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Well, no, by 100%, because... Well, no, maybe you're right.
How are you feeling, Agent?
Oh, fine, I
Have
guess
you
I can't get the
performed your
thing.
advised rest and recuperation period following the conclusion of your last mission?
Probably not. Oh, okay, nothing new. Alright, let's talk to Captain Ibarra.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Apparently, the plan...
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Yeah, you guys kind of glossed over that, and I really feel like it should have, I don't know, maybe spend a little more time, and maybe you should have had to find a specialist to do it, and it would have been like a neat little callback, but instead just kind of glossing over it and being like, wow, the super scientist who had to figure out this incredible equation and just kind of do it without any difficulty. It, I don't know, it cheapens it quite a lot. I guess the first one's really good. Yeah, I gotta say that the first one's just such a fantastic, facetious option. Seems like I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer.
So, better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first
All right.
learned some of the escape pods
I
made
like
away
you,
from the
kid.
station, I'd hoped. I mean, I did search for you, Commander.
Trust me,
Just
that's
as soon
fine.
as I was able.
I'm really not gonna worry about it, and you shouldn't either.
Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then,
I mean, it's no big
like
deal. I'm
Val
alive, right?
described our state of affairs.
Confirmed. The
Whoa.
commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia.
Now, what's your intent?
She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
I don't think that she was really one of us, but it is our responsibility to stop her, as... Well, it kind of would have been our responsibility on our initial mission to stop her, so... Oh, no, I'm not some loser.
It'll be an adventure. Funny how often you seem to stumble into those. She's going to ground now.
I forgot I
As
picked
part of her
the
original
blind
undercover
dumb
mission,
idiot.
DeVries was asserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She did file a protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, good work,
Thank
dude.
you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you.
I-
Just to be clear, I'm not saying you're strolling up to the Vox station and not nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might
Yeah,
want to explore the island
I mean,
first.
I
now
like
that we
some-
can. The satellite alert pinged
Oof.
DeVries' tracker in a town named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting a protectorate communications hub.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. That, like, as much as I like little bombast and action, I don't think I'm high enough level to do that. All right. Elysium's largest and most populated colonized moon, Eden's blessed with a breathable atmosphere and a tropical climate that required minimal terraforming and to render habitable. Nice. Gentle trade winds reliably blow in a uniform direction, hence Eden's dramatic windswept spires. Much of this moon's idyllic landscape is now scarred from battle, although untouched pockets of paradise remain. Interesting. Oh, shame that it suffers from the well, fantasy war problem of the land never recovers, and somehow people never, you know, make it past a rough time. I suppose it helps, you know, solidify the world. If crises that would really be gotten over rather quickly take a lot longer to get over. Oh, that's right, I can't pull out my gun on my ship. Wait, can I pull out my gun on my ship? No. Interesting. You can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once. I cannot speak today, I swear. That can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you spend in the ledger. Why do you look so weird there, Niles? Like, it's not a very macho, like, stance. What's going on with you, bro? That's better. That's better. Okay, sorry. It bothered me the way he was standing. Well, I wouldn't take Valerie on a mission, but I'll... do I want to take Niles on a mission, or do I want to do everything solo? Let's get a coin. Where's the $50? Or where's the... Dang it. There's a blasted flipping coin I got. Boom. Head solo, tails partners. Partners it is. I want to go solo, but rules are rules, and we follow them. Put that back in my back pocket. Past the razor blade. Alright, Niles, you're on. Oh, Valerie, you're off. Niles, you're on. Is that? I think the chair's lower than it should be. Whoops. Bobby. Creatures never... Oh, okay. Corrosion side effects reduce armor, making it effective for something. Something that's neat. Alright, alright. Dropping below 60 frames is a little rough. Do I have to turn down the draw distance? What is going on here? You know what? I might just have to turn on VSync. Is that gonna solve it? Yeah, play it. Oh, God. Well, then keep it so I can see what it looks like in game, idiot. Problem still persists. Okay, so it's something else. What would cause it? The view distance? No. Why is that happening? Sure, jump it down to medium. I don't know. Let's experiment a little bit here. I don't get it. I guess I'll just tank it and we'll just deal with the frame drops. I don't know what to do. Alright, let's get going, bro.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Is that?
That's airfield straight ahead. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the breach trail if we head there first.
Alright. You wanna go down a little bit somewhere else, buddy?
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
What is it? That? Why is the music playing? And how do I stop it? Is it the armor? No. Thank God. Something to distract me. I don't care right now. This song is pissing me off. I don't know where it's from or why I'm still hearing it, but it is. Shut up.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies.
How do I turn it off? Use alternate shoulder? Does that change, like, the first person view, or is it just second person?
Conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Please shut up. Oh my God. Jeez. Thank you, I can experience the game for a second. Why was it auto on that? Why would you do that to me? Why would you curse me with that? No! Just no, man. Not good. Not good. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Okay, that's really like a third person thing, not a... Oh, this is weird. Why is it fisheye lens? That feels like a... What is it? Run animation. Oh my God. Hold on, hold on. The jog. And then the run. That looks awful. Bring me back. Oh dear, that's somehow worse. Put me in first person, please.
Company.
Is it the foliage? Is that what's going on here? Is it foliage that's causing the issue again? God, I hate that. I mean, my computer's probably dying. Ah, man, I hate that. Yeah, just like, try turning that off real quick. How's it gonna do?
Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Nope.
Hello there, go-getter.
No, because the foliage is still there. It didn't do anything. Great. Man, that sucks.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Welcome to Fairfield. Now
Guess I
under
have
the
to.
new and improved management of Auntie's Choice.
Great.
I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I am a Sprat exterminator. Got an order from your supervisor.
Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance.
Dissemblance? That's not even a
We're Auntie's
word.
choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day,
Don't insult
we
my
live most anybody
intelligence.
in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Why even give me the option of choice if you're just gonna tell me that I was gonna be chastised for nothing?
Before I forget,
Ah!
standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield.
Shut up.
The official
Don't
new
care,
home
you
of
insulted
free
me, I'm
trade
done.
and self-reliance on Eden.
Yeah, I get really frustrated when I say end conversation and then the conversation continues for another like 1 to 3 lines. It doesn't matter what game, I don't like that. Stop doing it.
Choice knows that a better you is just 3 minutes.
Like if they have something to say, they can say it when I'm out of the text window. Don't force me to have more dialogue after I say exit window. That's petty, fine, but stop it. Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help. Wait, hold on. Is this? Okay, it's just like a brochure. That's fine. I don't care. You have to pardon me. I'll get concerned about the minor things later on. But right now, I just kind of want to get into the game.
Be over here. Definitely not excruciating pain.
My God, would you shut up?
Why choose just any choice when your petty skepticism? I'll pay my tab in no
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink.
Rest assured,
Alright, so many
I'm making
lines of
adequate progress in my
dialogue.
manual labors.
Ah, yes. Shrouded in mystery. Alright, well. Locations are nicer. I wish the game didn't tax my computer to death. That kind of sucks. Open that. Hold on. Probably keeping too much heat in there. Keep forgetting that door's closed. So we open. Yeah!
They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Don't mind me! Oh, welcome, Senior Compliance Adjuster Villiers. Nothing hurts like stupid does. Boyd be damned, it's not as if running a side hustle inside of Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those 2 rules and I won't have to track you down, truss you up, and send you back to the fleeting chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed one of Auntie's transports at the damaged landing pad and unloaded what were clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So now they're in a cell and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do, and there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours all this will take. You know what I think? You know what I think almost bothers me about the Outer Worlds is that these people are almost suicidally dedicated to work. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just flat out wrong. But nobody like cuts corners. Maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe that's more of a modern thing. But like I feel like nobody's cutting corners. Nobody's like, you know, trying to game the system. Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against these smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for. Enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commissions I'll end up collecting. Hold on. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career and my bits cartridges. So finding out who it was, we'll have to wait until I return from delivering them to the undisputed claim. I have several likely suspects, including a cargo pilot and an acquisition chief that both passed through here about the right time. My gut keeps drawing me towards the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Can't rightly say why. It might just be she's the only one still in town, and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't seem to shake the notion that she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. Well, that's neat. Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Why am I not? Why am I not stealing that? That looks awesome. Like, think about how it's gonna look on my head. Fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. How's that looking? Oh, rolled up sleeves. Nah, bro. I'm not feeling that even a little bit. Not even a slightest bit.
Takes all sorts.
Yeah, I suppose it does. Now shut up. Oh, I can't get in there.
About the funny business.
There's no funny business. Just stop looking over here. Wait, if I go over here, do you go over there? I guess not. Can't get in there, can't steal that.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
Alright, well, okay then.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Again, the place is beautiful. I just wish it didn't absolutely annihilate my PC. God, I hate that. I really do hate that. It might not bother you as much. It bothers me extensively.
Yes. Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state
She was speaking gibberish before.
With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now,
It's supposed to be like Alice in
unless you care
Wonderland?
to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. Opportunity comes visiting. Perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottieri, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
But, like, does the job pay? I kind of don't care about all the jibber-jabber.
I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs.
You have anything in mind for me?
Opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Please just tell me what the job is.
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside.
What do you want, man?
Me shall result in
About to start skipping dialogue.
No, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. Please, hear me out.
I'm trying! Would you say it?
May demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens... The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about... I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time.
Thank God. Okay, you want me to find someone. Thank you. Thank you for finally getting to the point.
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to listen to you for like 3 hours while you try and get me all wrapped up in emotion or whatever, or even just like waste so many excess words to tell me, right, I need you to go here and do this, can you? I'll pay. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear. I don't need you to like chew the fat of the scenery before even getting to chewing the scenery. Also, we can get to, what do you want me to do? Just tell me what you want me to do, kid.
Even the whole...
Right, what?
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time.
Well, you do just as well.
That ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr.
I don't care.
Not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
What? Why would I do that? Alright, yeah, well, I guess we'll use my, daft, dumb, and blind, response. No, I just hate that. Screw it, I told the other guy.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction?
Yes, ma'am.
I could just have my troops dispatch you. Save you the effort.
I feel like you shouldn't lose that many troops.
Continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding. I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox relay. You help me, I help you.
I'm still trying to figure out what you want.
Shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves.
Okay.
Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront.
Why?
Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Why?
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people. And there no doubt be the repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Okay. Anything else is temporary. Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now he's devoted to his half measures? I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle, and Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
God. I just wish you guys didn't spend so much time chewing the scenery. Like, it's frustrating. Man, I'm too tired to care. Let's do it.
Competence recognizes competence.
No, it certainly does not.
Visit the Ministry of Accuracy first to gain credentials that will grant you easy entrance to the repair center. Get into that facility and make certain it won't ever function again. I look...
Okay, please shut up.
Commander, your munition supplies are low. It is best we discuss acquiring more ammunition.
Where am I going? No, go to quests. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. Oh, is that quest still active? I mean, I would think that's totally fine, right? Yeah, I would think that he's clear. Right? He's probably not. That's my bad. Well, Val can do whatever she wants, but I'll decide whether or not I have enough ammo. Old Chandri, one of the Fairfield's down and outers, been kicked out of the saloon for not paying his tab. I guess we'll do that.
Traveling together.
Where that evidence is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
So I'm not gonna put on a marker or something? Oh, there he is. Finally, something.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget
Is that
their
what I need?
worries. Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
Is that really your saloon name? It's kind of bad. Oh, yeah.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan.
19?
Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
I'll pass if I can.
Quite far, actually. In fact, we're all the way up to 18 of 19. Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare.
Right, but you've gone the opposite direction. Implying that you know something, yeah, okay. You've implied that you know less than you should while thinking that you know more than... Shut up! More than you do. Or sorry, yeah. You've implied you know less than you do, but are convinced that you know more than you do. It does this kind of opposite effect where you sound like an idiot. I just ask everybody in the universe? What am I doing here? Wait, no, where's this? This was the job. Okay. Investigate the greenhouse. What's my job? Alright, find the Automatic Repair Center access credentials within the Ministry of Accuracy. Where's that? Gets me 188. Not bad. Sell that. I don't want that. Right, let me out. Okay, hold on. I understand it now. There's a plus sign on the optional objective marker, so we'll do that. Oh, that's bad.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up.
Seem to have walked into the wrong area.
This place is under new management. We sure fixed them. Boy, damn right we did.
It's a long way.
Might I have a word, Commander?
I'm listening.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn.
Listen.
Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man.
Okay.
Trapped in the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Sure, why not?
Not sure he'd still consider me such.
Oof.
That's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here, being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
All right.
Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made, and ought not have.
Right. Oh, really? So the only way to get out of this conversation is, like, fine.
After I recovered from Horizon,
without being a jerk.
Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots.
Alright.
Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways.
Okay.
Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Alright.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
That's fair.
I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard.
We
but the
take our
Protectorate's
L's and we
arbiters
take our
Sentinels
dubs.
worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
So perhaps you didn't quite have the system you needed down.
Wouldn't have expected you to see it that way, given all your talk of trusting no one and looking out for myself.
I didn't say you shouldn't do the right thing. I said you should look out for yourself.
Anyway, things
No, you didn't understand what I said in the first place, kid. You were in my way and annoyed me.
arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean line. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Teresa.
Okay. Alright, does this end the conversation soon?
Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the
Thank you.
island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Alright, when I have time, I'll do just that. But right now, we're on the job.
You're starting to slouch a bit there, Commander. No harm
Sir?
in taking a breather if you need one. Make sure you're staying hydrated, too. Don't want you passing out now.
Don't come at me.
I'm starting to sound like Val.
This unit recommends hourly breaks to prevent exhaustion and or cardiac arrest.
Alright, I know what you're doing.
Overdo it. Ain't no one you gotta impress.
I know what you're doing. I don't care if it's you, Nintendo, or anybody else. Don't tell me how long I play my game. I'm a grown-ass man. You can take it. You can shove it. Go pound sand, eat dirt, and kick rocks. Dearest friends and is this where I need to be? I don't even know. Dearest friends and esteemed companions, as of late it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act, nor the daily drudgery, of farming. Wow, you are a sad sack of flesh. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for refreshment, but in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to hold on. Discard that foolish notion and help me discover a new path forward for myself in the form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago I would have balked at the very thought of leaving the Protectorate, but today I see joining Auntie's as the freedom and breath of fresh air which I never realized I so dearly desired. Liberation, self-determination, and a free market seems like a sales pitch. These are the things which my heart yearns for. I don't doubt that my sharp mind and strong work ethic, with my sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in no time at all. And to every subject of the Protectorate who reads this, I encourage you to do the same. Auntie's Choice is always hiring. Remember, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving, but with Auntie's Choice, you'll be thriving. Okay. Well, I still don't really understand, hold on. What are the 3 taglines they keep telling me? Freedom, breath of fresh air, liberty, self-determination, and a free market. Trying to turn the right wing into a bad guy, but then the protectorate is also apparently bad. So what's that? So I mean, it's clearly got to be like corporate absolutism, right? So that's obviously a lie, and doesn't really reflect the right wing. I don't know. I'm trying to guess the big juke. No, I have to go 160 meters. I have to go 200 meters further. That was a waste of my time. Total waste of my time. Mobby! Is it around the rocks or hello? Man, I am fine. I'm only half dead. Uranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout that. Standing in it poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Z poisoning can prove fatal. Great, whatever. Whoa, easy, who? Brother, what? Oh, we are fighting. Okay. Like, I can't really see them is the problem. Okay, so I can't really get around this rock, so I'm gonna have to go the other way. What is hello? Okay, no. Listen, buddy, we're not alright. We are just gonna keep moving at full speed because there's no sprint limitation, and I don't have to fight this fight. Are they coming after me? Nope. Sounds good to me. Oh. Perhaps I do have to fight this fight. That's not good. Actually, this doesn't look very touched by the war. I'm sorry, there's no damage to the city. It just looks left alone. This is bad. What are you? What happened to my tactical time dilation? Why isn't it on? Do I not have it anymore? Did I lose it at some point? Good. I was actually worried about that. It's not gonna be great, but this will be better than nothing. My man! I have very low health for some bizarre reason. It might be the difficulty. But... well, alrighty then. Oh, now you're back?
Not getting up without help, Commander.
That's fine. Combat's over. Or do I have to? Alright, get up.
Knew you had my back.
Oh yeah. A little bit. That's unnecessarily mean. Yeah, man, I got your back. Hello. Quartz loaf, mini rolls, a ring, cartridges, leather. Keep the radio off. The bathroom. I don't know if that does anything, but menthol cigarettes. This room. Long rounds, short rounds, barracks door. Barrack. Observational report 427757. Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks during this refrain. He slyly referenced the documents that as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this whether this lapse was caused by sheer hubris. Or to be sheer hubris and not just hubris, but okay. While the subconscious seed of antisocial behavior is unknown, nevertheless it is a clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the consul. Recommend material refreshment followed by transfer to another division. Barak, I can't. It says barrack, like the barracks, but I just read it as Barak. Johnson spoke in his sleep last night words that sounded vaguely of his duties within the ministry. This may show a proclivity towards either unwitting disclosure or deep-rooted discontentment. Recommend mental refreshment. Barrack Observational Report 427759. Adams confessed that he's having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way glass. Undoubtedly, this is a sign of a guilty conscience. Recommend mental refreshment.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Yeah, anyone would. Except stupid people. Right? Like, spaldered uniform, or what I have, that's 4, that's 9? Ooh. Well, it doesn't look terrible, but I don't like the asymmetry of it when it comes to body armor. I heard that. Got more shock rods. Oh. We're just on the back side of the building. Okay. Let's go back in. It was... Hello! Ah! Bunch of junk. Turn that off. Necklace. Earrings. Peacekeeper armor. What's it look like? Because I might sack the what? How is this more armored but with less protection? Oh, it's medium. I like it. I like the symmetry of it. Yeah, I'll wear that. It's probably a bad idea. I probably should wear the heavy armor, but who cares? Thunder! I intend to sell my junk. And maybe some other stuff. I keep the agent armor. If I have a chest on deck, that'd be good. Oh, see. Alright. Short rounds, shells, compact rounds. Oh. Oh, man. junk. I'm sure that's important, and we'll find out momentarily. What is... Hold on, what's on the roof? Oh, is it supposed to, like, let me into the... Well, that's neat. Nice! No more invisible walls! I like that. Invisible walls were on my nerves. What's in here? I've already been here? Yeah, just a shortcut. Plated bandolier uniform. Hold on, what's that? Oh. I mean, technically it's plated, but, like, on the shins. Looks terrible. I'm still wearing my armor, right? I am still wearing my armor. What are these animations, though? They look rough, dude.
Ain't as tough as you thought.
Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
There's nothing alive in here, relax. Black powder. Oh, we're not being forced into a conversation. That's nice. That's actually really nice. Alright, let's have the conversation.
No, ain't got what I need.
Cool.
And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Rat is a dangerous rat.
Well, I've got guns, so I'm just fine.
Meant no offense. You ain't one of Auntie's, and from the look of things, the Protectorate here didn't put up much of a fight. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Chillin'. Killing. I am gonna say that.
Right. The streamlined architecture and artfully mauled bodies really do it for you, huh?
Yep, it does get me quite hard.
Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milver Street of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, my graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none. I've had worse. Most times it's mundane work like paper pushing or tidying Milver Street salon. Other times it's bloodier, but the rap pods made quick work of the folk here. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited.
Great.
Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rap, I reckon.
Do I have to ask about your condition?
My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Great.
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us crafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
I don't care. I don't have any information on the world. I don't have anything that interests me in you.
Go ahead. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be... I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract.
Great, bye.
Nez remind you of Helen. Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
I couldn't care any less than I do right now. If it were possible to care in like a negative value, that'd be where I'm at. Oh, hello. Why's the man moonwalking on me? Stop talking about that. Alright, that's it.
Don't make me bury another agent.
My man, do not come at me like I'm pathetic. Spend the rest of your days on the ship if I got it. Oh boy, we are getting way toxic.
Let's skip the diplomacy.
Where are they? Am I blind? Oh no, they're upstairs. Great job, Niles. I couldn't have possibly known that, like, that was their exact location. Well, I'm sure he'll handle everything just fine. Hello, Niles. Niles, you don't have to jump up 2 stories to fight a monster I can't even see. You do not have to impress me. Oh, there we go. Crude biomass. Sure, I'll take that. Cartridges, energy canisters. How many bullets I got on the big, on the small gun? Okay. Do weapons need repairing in this game? I don't remember. I guess not. Which means I don't really have to care about how much I use them. So in a way, that's fine, but also pretty bad. Let's try that. What's this one like? Creepy. Alright, that'll work. I probably need some more bullets before I can properly use that, but probably better than the pistol. Oof. Oh, it's a burst. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Dang it. There, good. Okay, done. Ugh. Got a little rougher than I was ready for. Gonna put the pistol back on because it's actually a bit more valuable. Medium armor trooper plate carrier? I don't know. It doesn't look as cool as this. Yeah, that's whatever. Lubricant, explosive grenades are way too tiny. Well, maybe they're not. All right. Uh-huh. Raptidons are encroaching on Fairfield's borders and hunting its citizens for sport. Probably just for food, but our resources are spread thin. What firepower we possess has not risen to the standard of suppressing this terrible scourge, and currently we do not plan for their eradication, as all the planners have been viciously consumed, and no one else is capable of intelligent thought. Their bones picked clean and blood staining the soil of these hostile lands. Emphasize that the monsters are wreaking havoc across this prosperous island are confirmed to have been unleashed by... Oh! Propaganda. Okay. Remind the people who is responsible and assure them that the Sovereign will quickly gain control of the situation. Let it also be known that the metal pods littering the planes are likely vessels for Raptidon delivery. Right. A group of researchers internally known as the Crabble enthusiasts vanished while in pursuit of the fabled skeleton Crabble on the coasts of Paradise Island. Their families fear the worst. If the legend of the skeleton Crabble are to be believed, they died in the most gruesome and painful fashion, their final breaths wasted in dishonorable shrieks of agony pleading for help that never came. Please do not speculate on the fate of missing researchers. Our remaining scientists must remain focused and untroubled by the wayward actions of their fellows. We also do not wish to encourage fables or cryptozoology, which will only stoke interest rather than avoidance. Okay. Remember to, or whatever. Anyways, any discussion of the Order of the Ascendant is to be altered and to verbosely acknowledge it's all propaganda. Okay. Oh, hold on. There might be something interesting in here. Any text, data, or intelligence that shows indifference or worse, potentially praising the Order is to be corrected, and its anyways, and its author is to be immediately remanded to remental refreshment. The tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Plagueis the Wise. I don't know why I said Plagueis. Thinking too much about love. The Resident Evil 4. Those subjects lost in the tragic natural disaster that enveloped Horizon Point, including the very family members of the Sovereign, are to be celebrated as heroes of the Protectorate. They died while embracing their highest calling in service to the Sovereign, and he has personally mourned their loss. Any discussion of causes outside of natural disasters or of foreign actors being involved are to be scrubbed, and their authors are to be reported for mental refreshment. The War with Annie's Choice. Any discussion or analysis indicating that the war with Annie's Choice is escalating or that the Protectorate is losing ground is to be replaced with assurances that the war continues to go well and the Sovereign will soon dismantle Annie's petty machinations and feeble aggressions. Alright, well that's neat. Is that ammo? That is ammo. Alright, good. Banging. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's climb up again. I gotta like slow jump, I'm not ready for it. My brother, they're... You know what? I just... Don't worry, don't worry. I got it.
Great. Pressure on the walls.
I mean to apologize, brother. I have been using you as cover. Is that what I need to... Oh, okay. Oh, nope, on the ground. Alright. Okay, wrapped it on in there. Shotgun shells, but no shotgun available yet. Can I... No, the room is sealed. Looks to be. Good. Wonderful. Whew. Delightful. I'm interested. I'm less interested. Does remind me of Helldivers. Just kind of wish that this one actually didn't have the hat on it. I don't know. Advanced decryption key. Oh, hello. Warning, do not proceed if you're not the Sentinel Administrator or the Ministry of Accuracy. Failure to heed this warning if you're not said Administrator will be met with severe consequences. That sounds great. Our console has breathed new life into the much lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. That sounds horrid. Now, even the most extreme cases may be rehabilitated and invited back into the fold, their perspective less complicated and more loyal. Once again, tried and true methods win out over needless research and development. Okay. The console knows what's best for the Protectorate, and nothing's better than mental refreshment. You sound like you have been refreshed yourself. When your troubled friends and neighbors stray from the bosom of the Protectorate, okay. Remember that mental refreshment is the best way back to basics. Once you're there, your learning basic skills will be simple, second nature. Okay, propaganda. Do not spare the rod. Claims of the sovereign's leniency are utterly unfounded. Regardless of whom the source of the rumor may be, warden, arbiter, or vigilant, it falls on every sentinel to ignore the claims of clemency and ensure that subjects receive the harshest punishments possible for derelictions of the paradigm. I shall expect all administrators to observe their wards even more thoroughly from this moment on. Okay, so that's rough. We have discovered evidence that there may still be Order of the Ascendant believers living amongst our subjects. Maintain special vigilance over any subjects observed doing complex math equations. Okay, so you need them stupid, I guess. The Order's continued hostility, combined with their apparent involvement in Auntie's invasion, puts the Protectorate in a position where we must quell subversive information about the Order with haste. Double your efforts and sanitize information that runs contrary to Protectorate teachings. Such information is to be replaced with the litany of previously circulated betoken anti-order information generated by the Office of the Consul. Any subjects found making pro-order statements must be reported at once to the Sentinels. Honestly, I'm not digging... Oh, it was the one from the beginning. Ha! That's goofy. I'm not honestly digging too hot the world building for this game. It doesn't feel the same. And maybe it's just me, but I do remember the first planet being full of a bunch of inept idiots. And it was kind of charming in its own way. This is less charming. Because it's like, there's a big evil guy organization, and then there's a big evil company organization. And I gotta deal with that, I guess. So it's not as charming. No, there's nothing in there, right? Am I wrong? Am I crazy? It's in the building? Oh, man. I just walked all the way out. What do you mean? Like, am I missing something? Let's say Belvedere Stout. But what's the objective? I thought I checked everything, right? Unsanitized reports. Yep. Pickled tarts. Am I blind? Did I miss something? Did I not check everything? I might have missed this. Oh, there we go. Great stuff. Oh, goodness me. Following retreat from Fairfield, 3 dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded, 10 active, unit cohesion broken. I'm tired, man. I don't want to read that. It's an hour and a half. Alright. Let me get outside the building. As soon as I stop going backwards. Alright. I'm exhausted. But more importantly, I'm tired. I mean to give this game a fair shake, but it's just so much circuitous dialogue and frustrating, laborious text. It's kind of tiring. Alright. Man. I don't know, maybe it'll be better tomorrow. I wouldn't know. That's all for today. Good night. In case you're watching this in any other time of day, morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And all the like, comment, subscribe stuff that, you know, yada yada.